Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. We're playing UEDAIP, a custom campaign for StarCraft Remastered created by Nekron. We're on Mission 7 of Rebel Yell, which is the trump card. Let me read the UEDAIP description for the mission. Has the player playing into a bigger AI base. Simple introduction to AI tactics. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to mean. Destroying a captured comm center in a timely manner makes big push easier. Okay, so I'm just going to imagine there's going to be a side disruptor building, and it's going to be renamed as Comms Center. Where that will be, I don't know. Why it's captured, I don't know. What a timely manner actually means, I don't know. A certain number of minutes. And if it makes big push easier, of course I want to do it. But again, it's really unclear to me what it means when it says destroyed in a timely manner. It depends on where it is, etc., etc. AI tactics, I imagine, is similar to brood mechanics from the last mission. I really enjoyed the last mission. We'll see how this one goes. It's nighttime again. We don't have...
Confederates caught us by surprise, Commander. They've already captured most of our infrastructure to the east, and our ComSat readings indicate they're launching a massive assault on our northern outpost as well. Be prepared. As far as we can tell, they're throwing everything at us, but the kitchen's sinking.
Should we try to move our units up there and help that? It's like we have an ally up there. Normally you start with units up there and you have to pull them back. Again, I guess I could go over there and try to help them. Instead, I'm going to come over here and see. Normally there's a tank up here. We can use Kerrigan to sneak up there and see if we can clear it out so we can take that base quickly. I mean, this is a lot of stuff. I don't think... We just have a few Marines and some Vultures. I don't think we would have had what it takes to actually stop that aggression. But it's interesting that there was a... Oh, see, and it changed factions.
Not enough minerals.
Interesting. Let's do this. Kerrigan? Okay, so this is walled off now, too. Interesting. So this is all a little bit different. So we're through the beginning part of it. We have vision over here for some inexplicable reason. I see units moving on over here. Let's load this up. Load this up. So this base is free to take. I mean, we're not getting attacked by a tank over here, so I guess we can take that if we want. Load these folks in here. Let's bring Kerrigan back to base for now. I guess the sooner we can take that base over there, the better. Vultures, I guess we'll kind of leave in the middle here, and then Kerrigan we'll put in a spot where she can support us. It's like, yeah, again, the sooner we can get over there, the better. I'd also very much like to... I think we can move this a little bit closer. This is valuable mining time we're losing right now, but I think this is fine. I see more units. I was gonna say, I think I see more units coming in here. Put her on hold position. We're back to mining.
I know you have personal feelings about this, but you can't let your past cloud your judgment. Carry on.
Base is under attack.
Vultures, come on down here. I'm gonna go ahead and hotkey my barracks as well. And let's go to our machine shop. The faster we can get to tanks, the better. Got to reset our smart rally. And let's not get supply blocked. One thing I noticed last mission, by the way, that I didn't point out, but bunkers are cheaper. They're only 75. I presume that's to compensate for the fact that Marines are worse. They shoot slower, I should say. And because of that, it makes them worse. It makes bunkers less effective as well, so just, you know, they should be a little cheaper to throw down. At least that's how I interpret that change. Anyway, going pretty hard on gas early on here so that I can get siege tanks and siege tech out as fast as possible. Seems incredibly important. Interesting that we have vision up here and over here. I think that was my friend Subsorian voicing the Marine earlier, trying to indicate that we have some time to get set up here, and that those areas out there used to be controlled by us. I hear a tank. Nah. Okay, I think she can handle that unless we're about to get attacked by something else. I thought maybe because I moved my command center, the smart rally isn't I don't think that's how that works. Say the smart rally isn't working or something because of that. Okay, repair here. Okay, good work. Lockdown also lasts less time. That's another change here. We just got to keep an eye out for where enemies are coming from, and I would very much like to move out over here and take this area. Maybe like there. See an SCV moving out across the way there. They're starting to expand outwards. We need like 3 or 4 tanks. We have multiple entrances. Let me save. The issue here is I have no idea, again, where we're going to get attacked from. We kind of have we can kind of see some of this stuff going on. And again, if we can take and hold this and get some tanks up there, we'll be in great shape. I think I'm going to grab a dropship as well, because what I interpret from this is that this area is really strategically important and would be really powerful to hold on to. So I think it would be worthwhile trying to take it. I see units moving up around here. Oh, I see. Okay, hang on. Move on up. Move on up. Where's Kerrigan? Get this set up. Back up. Don't need to throw these away. Hold position. Hold position. That's a lot of fire bats. Back up here. Is there an enemy tank over there too? Yes. We're gonna get up there and lock it down. Oh, it's moving in. It's moving in. Let it. Never mind. Lock it down. Attack it. Get up there. Take it out. We need more Marines for over here. Let's get a turret up here. Get a tank up here. Being supply blocked right now is not ideal. I've got plenty of money, so let's throw these down. You guys back up. There's more resources here, too. We survived these initial attacks pretty effectively. I'd like to try to get these tanks maybe in like a nice little area in between here that could be useful. We need turrets as well. That's what we can spend our money on while we sit here and wait. I can also get an academy. Again, we want to be spending our money first and foremost. Get some upgrades. Get more tanks. Tanks, very, very important. And I'm going to get 1 dropship, because, again, I'm kind of picking up what's getting put down, I think, here, which is... Let's get, like, a bunker back there or something. And let's load this up. The vision that we have across the map is really useful. We kind of get a sense of where enemies are getting set up, which is very good. Side disruptors looking okay. Okay, and let's get 1 more turret there. Tanks coming out. I'd very much like to get this set up. Let me go ahead and take Kerrigan and the SCVs, and then let's make some Marines. Over here. Turret that as well. Again, I'm setting up this defense before I think I'm going to really need it. This has been going pretty well so far, but again, a lot of it comes down to where enemies will attack us next, because some of these attacks seem like they're going to be really, really large. So I'm trying to get tanks, enough tanks ready to go. Like there. Okay, get this set up. Repair this. Quick, quick, quick. Okay, that also went pretty much fine. Let's go ahead and drop over here and get this set up, and then I would really, really like to build this base. So we'll do that. I think we want to get maybe a bunker sort of right here on the edge. This will stop enemy attacks from flying over us. Let's save. I think I'm sort of reading this map right, but it's scary right at the beginning, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm moving a little slower today, I feel like. I'm my brain's not firing on all cylinders. I'm not super sure. Let's get this over here.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
And just make sure, again, we have enough turrets. We need vision.
Job's finished.
So you guys load in here. Let's get a turret here also.
Yes, sir.
Come on down here.
Right away, sir.
Again, I'm just trying to look for where potentially large incoming enemy attacks are coming from. Just non-stop tank production for now.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir.
I thought I queued up an academy. One thing I'm noticing, I think because of the auto repair functionality, it was made a little crisper, but part of the issue is that it seems like sometimes my SCVs don't actually
Got to go, sir. Destination.
complete an action that I queue up for them, if that makes sense. All right, right there.
I read you.
And I'd like to get an armory quickly as well. We want to start focusing on upgrades. Actually, no, let's not get supply blocked again. We have more than enough gas for now.
Orders, sir. Absolutely.
We get tanks kind of in this middle area so that they can cover both ramps.
Yes, sir. Moving.
I see Marines coming down what seems to be the middle.
Destination.
So I'm going to move these tanks sort of like here. Kerrigan, let's walk you over as well. I want to get that barracks healing upgrade so that she can get repaired.
Right away, sir.
Piece of me, boy.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
I'm not sure which direction. I mean, I can see like a big clump of units up there.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Roger that. Right away, sir.
Get one more turret sort of on this edge.
SCV good to go,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Okay, so let's just focus on getting these bases saturated
Job's finished.
and getting basic upgrades. Can I get a science facility? Yes, I can. Let's do that.
Go, sir.
Do we want to get some wraiths? I mean, I feel like that couldn't hurt.
Destination. Yes, sir. Destination. Checked up and good to go.
I think I'm just going to start making more and more Marines. I think we had one slot open here. Again, I'm just cognizant of any potential attacks. Wait. The comm tower. We're supposed to be doing some with the comm tower. How fast do we need to destroy the comm tower is my question. What I'd very much like to do is grab another factory. Oh, look at these guys.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Well, I was ready for them.
Base is under attack.
Okay, we got those. That's destroyed. You love to see it. Get vehicle weapons.
Roger that.
Destination. Absolutely.
And we're going to spam tanks
Add-on complete.
up in this direction.
Upgrade complete.
And we're going to attack up towards the comm tower here pretty soon. So we can siege our tanks up here to keep us protected in the meantime. I don't like whatever that
Orders, Captain.
SCV is trying to do. We'll leave this SCV up there to repair. Keep making SCVs down here. Again, I don't know what it is. I just feel like my brain's not firing at all cylinders. Like, this is cool so far, but I'm nervous that at any second I'm going to get completely roasted. Let's repair here. I built this. Actually, I think I destroyed it in time. Okay. And keep making tanks. Now I have the money, I can make another factory. Over there is fine. Hang on one second. My mouse is giving me... Just gotta clean out that optical sensor every so often. Just wasn't doing what I needed it to do. Get some more turrets.
Upgrade complete.
That scared me. I heard upgrade complete and thought it was
Reporting for duty.
like we were under attack. That is not the case.
Job's finished.
This area, I think, is relatively safe. I'll throw an SCV over here to defend us as well. The attacks have been reasonable, but also I think I've been fairly lucky with having units in position with where they needed to be.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
Because if I wouldn't have had that, then I would have been screwed. Now we need this gas. Let's start making more. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then this will be 7, and I might even get a third barracks. And we want to. I very much want to start pushing up there as soon as possible. I'm concerned about the attacks from this direction, though. So we're just going to keep making tanks and marines. We can bring those with us. In fact, I'll leave a group of marines over in this direction, and I think I'm going to just build another barracks again for that healing aura. Here's Kerrigan, who should be able to get healed here. Okay, and this is so that we don't get supply blocked later. And I feel like it doesn't hurt to get some wraiths. You don't need too many of them to be effective. She's getting healed. You love to see it. So we got these guys here to help us. I'd like to get one more tank on the right because it's so far out of position that I'm a little concerned I won't be able to react as necessary. So again, let's see if maybe we can get one more tank right on this ramp. I think that would be great. Stim probably would be good too. I mean, Stim is almost always good. It's just... yeah, you can come and get healed too, even though if he dies, it does not matter. Okay, gas and gas. Now gas is going to be our main concern. Did I queue up those wraiths? Yep, there they go. Let's start getting some Goliaths. I didn't really need that second machine shop, but that's all right. And a lot of this comes down to where they attack us from. If they come from here, we're much closer. We can spin towards them as necessary from the upper area. I don't think we're going to be able to... Yeah, we can. Look at that. Okay, cool. And then upgrades. Vehicle level 2. And we'll get +3 there soon. Yeah, so see, now gas is becoming an issue. I feel like just making a couple wraiths here is not worth it, now that I think about it. Okay, I'm going to hotkey these just in case. We can have them fly around and hit tanks where necessary. Again, I think the defense over here is appropriate. It's just... yeah, see, here they come. The question is, will we have enough to defend? Let's move some SCVs over here, because I can see them moving in at us in advance.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, and then vehicle plating.
Base is under attack.
As large, my poor SCVs. There's so many fire bats. That's so ridiculous. They're not going to be able to get through the bunkers. I mean, they are going to get through the fire bats won't get through the bunkers. The Goliaths will, and also that amount of fire bats kills the SCVs that are repairing. I realize now what. So Blaze left a comment last time explaining the fire bats shoot faster. That's why they seem way better, which makes so much sense. We very much would like a science vessel. And then I think just more tanks. We just spend our money on tanks. Should I get another factory? I think yes, because I can sort of afford to produce out of it. Auto repair. Keep it up. This is what I like about auto repair, is that your mech composition gets repaired like that. Automatically, if you will. Keep making Marines. We're going to get moving out here pretty soon. I'd like to move up across this bridge. I don't know if I have enough tanks. Let's save. At the very least, we can move across the ramp and get set up by these... I just realized there's resources here. Get set up by these resources. And we can start moving towards this comm center, which, again, apparently is something we need to do. I want to stay sort of away from this ramp. Don't. Because again, I don't want them set up on the ramp, giving me problems. Okay, I'm going to bring over a plethora of SCVs to repair these tanks.
Base is under
We're getting attacked from multiple angles right now, so the timing of this could not have been worse. Tanks. Tanks.
Your forces are under attack.
Don't lose these.
Orders, Captain?
Let's get one turret set up.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I think we need to bring her down here. Well, maybe not. Maybe we don't need to bring her here. Okay, let's go ahead and hotkey our ComSat.
Forces are under attack.
I think we're okay.
Complete.
I think we're fine. 6, 7, 8. Hotkey. And then we have the... I don't know what just came and attacked us, but whatever it was, we seem to be in okay shape. Let's go ahead and just keep inching with turrets, and we're going to move forward with the tanks up to this edge. I don't know what our in-game time is, though. We should probably be more cognizant of that, again, because if there's a timer on this, I don't know what it is. Thank God these guys aren't locking us down. The ghosts seem awesome. I'm really excited to be able to build them myself. Okay, science vessel move forward. We're creeping with turrets. I think this is appropriate.
Base is under attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and then we're going to move forward here. Got to get to that comm center. Let's see if we can get Kerrigan forward and lock that tank down. That would be awesome if we could get her to do that. That turret needs to finish. He's done it. Kerrigan, please. Move forward with this. We just got this tank is in a really tough spot for us right here. Okay, there we go. Move forward.
Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Base is under attack.
Okay, and then we got to get this. Then we move the tanks in up here. Get another turret. We're inching with turrets. See, the auto repair seems... I think Nekron had mentioned this to me. The longer you go within the game, auto repair seems like it starts to lag more and more. Okay, let's get up here in range of these things. Okay, we destroyed that. My recording time is about like 23 minutes. I don't know what in-game time that translates to and if that was fast enough. We have a really nice forward location here. I think I'm actually going to destroy this turret. We need more upgrades. +3 infantry sounds great. +3 vehicles sounds great.
Your forces are under
Let's go ahead and move everybody up. Yeah, this has gone pretty well so far. I mean, TVT is probably my least favorite matchup in the game. Oh, hello. I mean, individual battlecruisers, they do this splash damage on the ground, so they're great against, like, clusters of Marines and even Goliaths, if there's a lot of them. But they're not very strong against turrets like that. So, you know what? I'll take it. That's great. I'm just going to get rid of all this leftover production and then keep queuing up Goliaths and tanks, which I think is going to be our bread and butter, and then Marines to spend our extra money. And I am once again supply blocked, which I feel like I've been building depots nonstop. This is, again, I think I'm, like last mission, I'm feeling like I'm doing pretty well, even though, like I said, I feel like I'm expending, like I don't quite have the brain power to be doing as well as I'm doing right now. I don't know how else to describe it. It's kind of like when you play something difficult, right? It's no secret that it takes more brain power to succeed. But it's a double-edged sword as well, where, like, you know, it takes that extra brain power, but it's way more satisfying when you succeed, is one way to look at it. Back up here. So the only way I could describe it is, like, I need to be ready to play. I need to be in the mood to play this campaign. Oh yeah, that's not meant to be disparaging though. Like I really, really enjoy it.
Your forces are under attack.
That's gonna be difficult. We could probably push up this ramp here first and foremost. Let's get up here. hear another tank. Or is that... Oh, those are mine unsieging, I think.
Your forces are
And we're
under
gonna get up
attack.
this ramp. The issue is, like, when you know you have to be in the right mood to play something, and in particular succeed at something, it kind of puts you in a dreadful mindset. I don't know how else to describe it, but I sometimes kind of psych myself out of playing this campaign because I know that it's going to take, again, that much more brain power. And it's fun to do, again, if I'm in the right mindset for it. But if I'm not, then you know, that's bad news. I was about to say, how can they see me up here? And it's because they have blatant units up here. Okay, I was really hopeful that would work. Okay, let's back up here. Keep coming forward with these units. Let's get another science vessel as well. Where's Kerrigan, by the way? She's up here. She's fine. I think we can leave the remnants of this base up here. Perhaps as the Sons of Korhal, we can come and reclaim this section. Get up here and repair, and then
Forces are under attack.
all of you can come up here. I'm really trying to hold on to this location up here. I think it's going pretty well. I can take this too if I wanted. I'm trying to utilize this high ground to my advantage. You know, I don't even know where the beacon is. Also, I'm not under a time crunch anymore because I destroyed the comm center, which supposedly is good for me. I'm just doing a bit of a tank crawl here. Let's run on him while he's unsieged.
Complete upgrade complete.
I think that was my +3 mech finishing. Okay, let's move up here.
Your forces are under attack.
Get Kerrigan up there. And again, I'm not in a rush anymore. We can leave this defensive line here and move up here, and then start rallying all my production up. Marines, Marines, and Goliaths and tanks. At 3-3, this mech composition is
Your forces are under
just, it's really good, obviously. It's the bomb. I don't think I can fit anything. Oh, I can. You'll love to see that.
forces are under attack.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit anything else in here. Again, we set these guys up.
Forces are under attack.
I feel like we've got like a stranglehold on all the ways they can get to us, which is great. There's a tank up there. I don't have any of those wraiths anymore. Got to figure out how to get up
Forces
there.
are under attack.
I mean, let's make some wraiths. We only need a small group of them, but my rallying units are getting roasted by that one high ground tank. So let's wait for a moment. That's just terribly rude. There we go. This is why we creep with turrets, by the way. Speaking of, I guess let's set one up here. We could take this base too, but I don't think we're going to need it at this rate. I'm going to just scan down the right side of the map.
Your forces are under
There's the
attack.
beacon. We might be able to just get to it at this rate.
Ready to roll out.
Goliath online.
Okay, all new units that are being made, we're going to leave here. We only need... I mean, we need more than one. I would like more than one Wraith, but realistically, we only need one to kill this one tank that's set up here. I guess we could have extended this defensive line up. That would have covered me a little bit better, too. Yeah, look at that.
Go ahead. You want a piece of me, boy?
And then we want to come down this ramp and push straight into this base and go straight for the beacon. Because the way I see this... Oh, there's another one. Okay. The way that I see this mission is... You're not meant to destroy everything. You're just meant to destroy enough to get to the beacon, and then you let the Zerg finish the job, is the idea. Like, you're not supposed to be strong enough to take them out. Okay, let's unsiege here. There it is. Okay, now we can start rallying up to this general location. And those Marines build fast. I don't have enough hotkey slots to make enough Marines to keep up with the amount that I would like to. I think we leave these ones here on the edge. I think we want to leave these ones here on the edge. And then we start pushing down through this bunker area down in this direction. We're maxed again. I looked earlier and I thought, you know, I'm probably going to get supply blocked. What I should have simply done was accept that, well, what I did was I accept. See what I said? Like my brain's just not functioning at full capacity right now. I should have just accepted the fact that we'd get capped at 166 and we wouldn't need any more supply. That's what I thought at the time, and now looking back, said, okay, that was wrong. I should have just started the supply depots when I thought that in the first place. Again, is what I'm saying making any sense at all? It feels like my brain is melting. It's not because of the maps, but it's not because of this map, by the way. I think this map is great. This and the last map are marked improvements over their original iterations. For a TVT, this is not... It's not like a real super slow crawl or anything like that, which I appreciate. Because that is what tends to happen. Let's bring them over. Yeah, unsiege. That's what I like to see. Let's just storm in there with ground units. I think we'll be okay. Do something like that. I think we can go ahead and bring in the rest of these tanks. Just wondering what happened to those tanks. Lots of mines everywhere. That's perfectly acceptable. We should be careful with Kerrigan. So yeah, lockdown lasts for a shorter amount of time. We should probably do this just in case. Lockdown lasts for a shorter period of time. But it costs less energy, I think. Yeah, it's only 60. And this thing is still here. Siege up. On siege. On siege. Bring them up. I'm not feeling super great about how this is going right now. Just keep making those units. Bring these wraiths up here. We can focus this guy down. And by super great, what I mean is, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to seal the deal to finish this up. Where's the psi emitter? Oh, that's where all my units are. Hello. I remember I changed the rally point because they were moving through that tank. Let's get the psi emitter up here and see if we can make a run for the beacon. I think we're done. Also, if there are mines, there are mines, but keep in mind SCVs float or hover rather, so we don't have to worry about that. You can stay back. I think I'm going to make a run for it. If it doesn't work, we'll just pick the psi emitter up. There it is.
We will do whatever it takes to save humanity. Our responsibility is too great to do any less.
All right. So again, the comm tower, destroying that in a, quote, timely manner makes big push easier. Was I fast enough, and in what way does it make big push easier? These are questions that I can ask on the UEDAIP Discord. I was talking about Blaze earlier. The reason that I watch for his comments is because he's tested a lot of these maps and has written up a really interesting doc with all the different changes that I purposefully try to avoid because I feel like if I go in with too much knowledge about the maps, it takes away some of the magic. At the same time, I really like playing stuff with prior knowledge. It's tough. For like a series like this, I think going in blind is the right way to do things, sort of learn things as we experience them. But then, you know, I come out with questions, I get them answered, and I think, hey, if I were to go back and play that again, I bet I would... I probably will never go back and play it again. Unless these receive, like, an update, then I can always come back. I'm just saying, I think there's a big difference between a first playthrough and the follow-up playthrough in how much fun they both are. I think they both have a lot of potential to be really fun in very different ways. I think it's a really interesting paradigm. Anyway, we did it. Did we get the comm center in enough time? I would say I hope so. I don't know. I'll check. Anywho, just looking back on the map, again, this somehow was a TVT that wasn't really slow. I think that's because super high levels of tech haven't been opened up yet, and the enemy ghosts did not have a lockdown. When I can start making ghosts, we can start doing some really cool Marine Firebat ghost compositions. That's going to be really, really neat. We can, like, fly in with barracks, like 5 or 6 barracks, just float them wherever we want, and just start churning out infantry. I think it would be really, really fun. Couldn't quite do that here. I don't know if Marine flooding would really work here, just because they're so fragile, and there were so many enemy tanks. There was a point where it just seemed like the enemy had tanks all over the place, but because the entrances that funneled into our base were closed up enough, we were able to hang on there. It seemed like my right side didn't get attacked very much, but I also set up the most defense there, so it's possible I set up enough that I didn't really even have to think about it. I really enjoyed the number of Firebats. My brain power is running on empty, so I'm going to go now, but thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.